All right, so you've out-charmed your competition and landed some pretty talented employees. You both liked what you saw, you swiped right on each other, or whatever the kids are doing these days. But now what? Your boss says you need to improve employee engagement, but what the heck is employee engagement anyways? Social media tells us we need to offer beer kegs and free yoga classes out on the lawn. Well, I think that's a bunch of crap. Employee engagement it's very complicated. I developed my own theory on this, but all it is a relationship. It's simply a relationship. Repeat it with me. Employee engagement is a relationship. Now, if you really want to impress your colleagues, you can say it's a state of mind, emotions, and behaviors shared between the company and the employee. So just like any other type of relationship, a friendship, marriage, partnership, it requires specific shared commitments. It requires trust. It's something you invest in, you work at it. Now, who in here has ever dated someone that didn't put in the same amount of work that you do? You sent them a text, you see the 3 little dots pop up, and then nothing, no text back. Those relationships, they suck. They're just plain dysfunctional. And what do you do when you're in a dysfunctional relationship? You leave. And this is why you need to care about employee engagement. Disengaged employees leave, and employees who leave cost you money. And who in here likes to lose money? Nobody. Now, when you think about employee engagement, I want you to pivot your perspective and think like a marketer. But we're not marketing a product or a service here. We're marketing the idea of the company and why your employees should want to be a part of it. To boost engagement levels, you need to incorporate 4 ingredients. The first one is purpose. This is the why of your company. If employees feel that they're contributing to a greater purpose, helping someone somehow, they will feel happier, healthier, and more focused on the work. And purpose is extremely important for our millennials. You know, that large group of people who are the majority of our workforce. The second ingredient is impact. If employees feel that they need to invest their lives and give their professional potential to your company, but never see the impact of their work, they lose drive, they lose motivation, they start to think, what's the point? The third ingredient is growth. Your employees have a world of options available to them. No longer are we confined to the city in which we live for work, which means your company isn't just up against local competitors for top talent, it's up against other states, even other countries. If you're not presenting new and exciting opportunities for your employees, they will outgrow your company. Now, the fourth and final ingredient is connection. First, let's talk your culture. In marketing, we understand our audience by doing a ton of research. So, assess your existing workforce, define your company's ideal employees, and then create employee personas to truly understand who you want on your team. Then screen for those culture killers early on in the recruiting process. If they don't match your employee persona, you don't hire them. Now, let's talk communication. For the first time ever, we are having to communicate with 4 different generations. We need to practice what I like to call Super Bowl marketing. Think of the Super Bowl ads. They need to somehow communicate to an audience of millions that's made up of different races, ages, they have different political views. Your workforce is no different. To communicate effectively with all different types of people, you need to first incorporate fun. Let's be honest, not every day at work is going to be glorious. That's why they have to pay us to be there. But we're all people, and people like to laugh. Second, get in on the action. Find out what has your people connecting with one another. What TV shows do they watch? What do they like to do with their families? And finally, use multiple forms of communication: email, chat platforms, text, and video. There you have it, the 4 ingredients to boost employee engagement: purpose, impact, growth, and connection. Remember to think like a marketer and sell the idea of your company. At the end of the day, employee engagement is just a relationship. Thank you, guys.